maybe pinching pennies, maybe low income, and feeling like life is just really boring. Like you can't do anything because everything costs money. Can't have fun, can't take the kids to do anything. It all costs too much. Well, kick back, relax, grab a cup of coffee or something, and let's spend some time together today. I'm confident that I can help you. Do you want to know what the funniest thing about the forgotten secrets of low-income frugal living and slow living is? Well, the funny thing is that the best advice I ever got on this did not come from somewhere on the internet. It came from my grandma, who raised 5 kids when they had almost nothing. Hi, I'm Shayla. I'm a homeschooling mom and I have 6 kids. We live simply on a low income and I help women build peaceful homes that thrive. You can check my links in the description below. So I need to set the stage for this video and tell you a little bit about what's happening in these scenes. It's a beautiful morning here at our mountain homestead. For most of February, we had what we call a false spring. For a couple weeks, it felt like winter was over. The sun was out, the snow had melted, everything felt hopeful and green grass was sprouting. And then the last weekend of February, we woke up to snow. It was a winter wonderland outside again, but we were already in spring mode. So we decided, hey, snow's gonna be gone within a very short amount of time. Let's just enjoy this. There's something about a snow day that makes life slow down. Instead of rushing around like normal, the whole day just kind of has a way of making you pause and take a moment to look around in awe at all of the beauty. Instead of staying cooped up inside, we bundled up and went outside and started the fire in the fire pit. We had a fun breakfast out there, and then later that night we ended up making a dinner on the grill too. Times like this always remind me of something my grandma told me years ago. Grandma raised 5 kids, and when I say they were poor, I mean they were truly poor. They did not have extra money for entertainment or activities or any of the things that families are told they need today. One day, a little over a decade ago, I had just had my 5th baby. We have 6 now. And I remember talking to my grandma on the phone. It was a sunny afternoon and I was feeling a little down in the dumps because, like grandma, we had always been quite poor. Money was always tight. And grandma said something that really helped me and changed how I thought about family life. She said, when you don't have much money, you have to look for ways to have fun that don't cost anything. And that made me realize I had a limited belief. I thought that in order to have fun, we needed to spend money to go places. Now, we literally did have to spend the gas money to go places, but she kind of helped me to think outside the box and start coming up with other ideas. So I didn't realize it at the time, but she was letting me in on a forgotten secret. Poor families, they used to understand something that modern culture has so completely forgotten. You don't need money to have fun. You don't need money to build a beautiful life. You just need time together. So eventually our family started finding ways to have fun without spending anything. So here are some examples of things that we found to do. In the wintertime, we started doing karaoke nights and movie nights on the weekends, totally free. We have so much fun and we end up laughing so hard. We pull up karaoke on YouTube and we just sing our hearts out, whether it be hilariously horrible or actually getting better. But we always end up laughing until our stomachs hurt. Another idea is a fire pit nights. Now this is my teen boys' most fun and most adventurous activity. They love fire pit nights. Sometimes we will cook home meals out around the fire, and sometimes we will just sit around and the boys will goof off and the girls will chit chat. We'll have fun. Another idea that we've done that you might want to try too is backyard campouts. So I did a whole video featuring our campouts last fall. It was so special. The guys, they worked together, my husband and the boys, and they created a beautiful campsite out in the woods behind our house. And they camped out there a couple weekends actually. They had so much fun planning it and carrying it out. My husband did complain. He's like, I need something better to sleep on than the ground. My back can't handle this. So that is one thing that we are going to have to spend some money on, is to get something he can sleep on. But other ideas would be beach river days with frisbees and football in the summertime. That's one of our favorite summertime go-to activities. There's also family board games. And of course, nature walks in the woods. When we used to live in town, our kids missed the country so badly. So we would go on regular walks and have days at this beautiful waterfall area where the kids could get in the water and we would walk around. Okay, so I have some recipes to share with you today. I am making two things in this video. I'm making some kebabs. I had been planning these kebabs for a couple days. I had the meat marinating, and when I went to assemble them, I discovered something. Every single kebab skewer in the house was gone. It's a Saturday, and we decided, since it's so beautiful, we're going to do some outside time today, some outside grilling. Now, I was going to make kebabs, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. This is the joy of having kids. I had kebab sticks. I had a whole bunch of them. Went to go get them for this recipe because I'm making kebabs, and they're gone. Kids took all of them for, I guess, various projects and lost them all or used them all. So I don't know if we're going to make kebabs or not. I do have a very innovative young man who is a teenager, and he, like I said, is very innovative, and he might be able to make some, he said. So that is to be determined. We will see if he can make them or not. I'm pretty sure he will be able to, because he's one of those kids who can pretty much do anything he sets his mind to. If he cannot figure out a way to make some, though, we're just going to do kind of like a kebab fry, I guess. So that same son marinated this meat, and I'm not sure the proportions he used. I did tell him what to put in here. He's a pretty good cook, especially when it comes to meat. But I didn't give him proportions on how much of anything to put in here in this marinade. But we have a chuck roast that is cut up into pieces, about inch-sized pieces. And we have olive oil, garlic, and red wine vinegar. That's the marinade for this, for these kebabs. Very simple, very basic, but very good. My 15-year-old who, you know, he's just so innovative. I guess he's kind of like, do you remember that old show MacGyver? Yeah, that's what he's like. He can just fix anything. Anyways, he promptly walked out into the forest around the gardens and came back with some perfect little skewer sticks that he made for me. As I was skewering these, I realized, well, this is way cooler than store-bought skewers anyways. So we made our own skewers, and we cooked the kebabs over the fire with them. And these are the kind of moments that you remember. They're special moments. So for this recipe, they are just beef, onions, and peppers. After briefly panicking about the skewers, I did have to laugh a little bit. It's not like we have a shortage of sticks around us. I mean, hello, Shayla, we live in a forest. The skewers my son made worked perfectly, and we'll probably do this more often now. It's kind of hard to mess up kebabs. Any meat done over an open flame is gonna be a hit in my book. But one of the highlights was the Jamaican Jerk Chicken on the grill. Oh Lord, this was so good. I did get this recipe from a website. I will link to that website below for you. But the ingredients were so simple, and this was so wonderful. Do make double. I made double the rub for this. Now, when you look at the recipe, I'm gonna give you a little heads up. There's things like cinnamon and ginger and cloves in it. Don't skip it. I know that it might sound a little bit out of the box, like, oh, how could that be good with things like garlic and onion and cayenne, because those are also ingredients in this. But trust me, it is wonderful. You have to try it. So friend, the truth is, slow living isn't about having a ton of money. Okay, some of the families who understand it best are the ones who have the least and know how to make ordinary days special. And really, all it takes is getting outside. Get outside of the house for a couple hours. Laugh together, cook together, pray together, and just be present with the people that God has blessed you with. If you're trying to build a peaceful, Christ-centered home on a budget, you're not alone. Families have been doing this for generations.
Have you been dreaming of a well-run, peaceful home that is loving, one that doesn't feel constantly behind or burdened by chaos and oppression of overwhelm? A productive home that instead runs smoothly, nurtures your family, including yourself, and leaves space for rest, joy, and genuine connection without sacrificing your sanity, your sleep, or the things that matter the most. If you have been feeling buried underneath the weight of homemaking, motherhood, and all of the invisible responsibilities that come with running a home, I've created a free training called Time Redeemed, the 5-step process to overcome overwhelm. And in this masterclass, I will show you the simple system I use to uncover hidden culprits that drain your time, steal your peace, and keep you feeling stuck without you even realizing it. In this masterclass, you'll discover the simple system that I use to identify secret culprits of overwhelm that everybody overlooks, and map out days that create more time, peace, and productivity in 5 steps, while still parenting and managing a full household. By the end of this class, you will be able to identify the shocking hidden culprits that are constantly making you overwhelmed, that are stealing your time. This is way bigger than screen time, by the way, but that isn't all. I will expose 4 lies that most women all believe and that are keeping them trapped in oppressive overwhelm. It's probably not at all what you think. After this class, you will have my framework for how to make a change in as little as a week or less, with clarity, confidence, and an actionable plan for how to create a life that feels abundant, productive, and peaceful without sacrificing your core needs, because mama matters too. So sign up today. The masterclass is free. The link's below this video. Let's do this. If you want this jerk chicken seasoning, I will give you the recipe. It's Joe Cook's Jamaican Jerk Seasoning. So just look up Joe Cook's Jamaican Jerk Seasoning, and I'll try to remember to link to it in the description box below.